for the people of Alaska and building up infrastructure. And so many claims in this campaign. You know, I think that the funniest claim in a campaign that's been full of them is that Barack Obama is going to cut your taxes. I mean, you're smarter than that. Think about it.
Yes. Thank you.
He's built his whole career on doling out tax money, first as a Chicago politician, and then raising taxes as a senator. He's voted 94 times to raise taxes, even on middle-class, everyday Americans making $42,000 a year. He tried to waste $1 million a day just on his requested earmarks, and now he's committed to almost $1 trillion in new spending, and he never bothers to tell you where that money will come from. And no one seems to be asking him how he will pay for this huge government growth that he wants.
No way.
So, since no one's asking him, let's just do the math. You can either do the math or you can just go with your gut. And either way, you're going to draw the same conclusion. Barack Obama is going to raise your taxes.
That's right.
Well, evidently, after a not too successful interview that I had recently, because I was asked a question that I thought, well, quite a few questions that I thought, oh, come on, let's just get, let's start talking to the American people about the issues that you might want to know about. Our lives. How we're actually going to put government on the side of the people, how we're going to win these wars, those type of issues, but instead, with a kind of a flippant answer that I got when asked, what do I like to read? Evidently, there's been a lot of interest in what I read lately. Well, I was reading today a copy of the New York Times. And I was really interested to read in there about Barack Obama's friends from Chicago. One of his earliest supporters is a man who, according to the New York Times, was a domestic terrorist and part of a group that, quote, launched a campaign of bombings that would target the Pentagon and the U.S. Capitol. These are the same guys who think patriotism is paying higher taxes. Remember that? Now, this is not a man who sees America as you and I see America. We see America as a force for good in this world. We see an America of exceptionalism. Yes, USA, USA. Our opponent is The cost of living, of course, is going up, and the cost of groceries is going up. Everything's going up, but the value of your paycheck is going down, all because of high energy costs. And that's nonsense. It's nonsense when you consider the wealth of natural resources that God has so richly blessed this land with.
Grandma!